Hi guys, welcome to Cartex again. Driving this beautiful Tiguan E-Hybrid for the weekend. So made a little review of it. But this beautiful spec new Tiguan E-Hybrid in Dolphin Grey with the black pack. So the black wheels, black window surrounds, black roof rails, and almost all things are dechromed. Only in the grille there aren't, but it's in the headlights too, so I don't think that's a problem. So this car is the IQ Light, so the LED matrix headlights. They have cornering function, adaptive high beam, so really cool to see in the dark. This beautiful 20-inch Suzukas in black. So also for the rest of the car, the parts over here in the bumper are black. Underneath the strip of the bumper is black. And as says, the black window surrounds, and of course black mirrors, and the black roof rails. Really cool to see. And the black rear spoiler. So the swiping lights on the rear, and also put them on in the front. And also the double lenses for the adaptive forward lighting and the LED matrix. And as said, also on the rear, the black lines in the bumper and the sort of exhaust surrounds in black. Normally they are chrome with the black pack, everything's black, so also these parts. And on the rear, of course, also the LED IQ light matrix lights with the swiping indicators. I'll show you now. As said, beautiful spec, the Dolphin Grey with the black wheels. And compared to the normal petrol Tiguans, of course, we have the charging point over here. Nothing that crazy compared to my ID4, but you can fast charge the car. And then on the inside, nothing crazy. It's an almost full spec car, so it only doesn't have the Multimedia Plus pack with the Harman Kardon audio and the bigger navigation screen, but yeah, it's the airline interior, the really cool R badges in the seats, and of course on the steering wheel. It's a sort of thicker steering wheel than the normal Tiguan and even than my ID4. I think it's the same steering wheel as in the Golf GTI or the Tiguan R or something. And further in the interior, these sort of carbon look-alike strips on the door and of course in the dash. Looks cool. Could be real carbon, but that's a bit expensive. The Digital Cockpit Pro for the Tiguan. In Holland it's on the R-Line standard. Don't know how it is by you guys, but I think in some countries it's an option. And the by some guys hated touchpads on the steering wheel. I really love them. I think they look newer. Yeah, I'm used to them, so I don't think it's an issue for me anymore. But some of you guys, I know you hate them, but I love them. And of course on the digital dashboard, on the right the normal petrol tank, and on the left the battery. And that's the sort of downside of this car. You can only drive somewhere. I imagine they give a range of 50 kilometers, but it stopped with me around 35-40 kilometers, so a little bit short, but it's a bit windy today, so that can be the case. And of course the Discover Media system with the over-the-air updates, etc. works fine, and the screen is big enough. The only thing for the Discover Pro is that the screen is slightly bigger, and you can choose to opt for the navigation card in the digital cockpit and on the navigation system at the same time, but I don't think that's an issue. We need that, of course, again, the by some hated touchpads for the climate control. I'm used to them, so not an issue for me, but I think it works great. As said, this is a sort of fully spec'd car, so all the buttons complete. You don't see it that often. For the electric drive, etc., it's over here, the GTE mode, and with the E mode button you can switch between hybrid and E mode. Park assist, so not working that great as on my ID4, but it works. And beneath that, the area view camera, and I think that's better than on my ID4, to be honest. It's more clearer, it doesn't flash, but okay, it works. And also on this car, the mode button, not only driving profiles, but it has DCC, so the dynamic chassis control. A lot of differences compared to the standard system. Really love the normal function. Comfy is a bit too comfy for me, and sport is a bit too hard for me, so you can adjust them, of course, yourself with a comfort, normal and sport button. Well guys, also on the rear, of course, the R-Line interior again. The climate control in the rear. This car has the 3-zone climate, so you can even use it in the rear. And it's spacious. Me, with my 1.90 meters almost, I can sit great behind myself and nothing to complain about. And of course, the electric tailgate. Trunk is a little bit smaller than the normal Tiguan, of course, because there's a battery, so they have to push back the petrol tank, but it's spacious enough. You have some little space underneath here. Yeah, it's fine. Of course, I forgot to mention, let's put on the car. There's this huge panoramic sunroof, and it opens up. Well, eat that ID4, because you can't order that. As said, this is the hybrid version of the Tiguan, the 245 horsepower combined motor, the petrol engine on the left, the 1.4 with 165 horsepower, and the somewhere around 120 horsepower electric motor, which combined will be somewhere around 245 horsepower. Well guys, let's do a little walk around of it to give you a good impression of the car. So I said it's Dolphin Grey with the black pack. Really cool car, really nice to see. So guys, and then the question, what does an ID4 driver think about a plug-in hybrid Tiguan? Well, I think the battery is too small at first, but I know there's a new Tiguan coming next year, well at the end of this year, and it has a battery which is 2 times bigger than this one, so they say you can drive for around 100 kilometers, so let's wait for that. And then the car itself, really like the Tiguan, already like the older model, but this one is a little bit refined, something facelifted. Really like my ID4 to drive with, the power, etc. This one needs to think a bit when you put the throttle down. It needs to shift, of course, so that's the downside. But yeah, I think the car is more beautiful than my ID4. But what do you think? What do you guys think of the car? Please let me know, and please like, subscribe and share, and until next time guys.